True McFly coming back at you with a pickup on the fly video. Brought to you by Vapor Trail on the Genesis. What a great game. Very bad voice chip though. Vapor Trail. But still, a fun game. Decent music. Getting hard to find, so if you can pick it up, or emulate it like I do now. So, anyway, this will be a retro pickup. I've had these games for a while. And the reason is, I will show you off the first one. The reason I haven't showed these before is because I was trying to download. I was waiting to try to install my editing, my capture stuff on my wife's computer. Just haven't had the time. The initial setup is just kind of a pain in the butt to get going. Because I wanted to show you gameplay of this game. Because it's so bad. It's so terrible. That it warrants seeing. But since I got tired of waiting and I want to get the stuff put up, I suggest you go check out gameplay of this game. And it's called Shadow War of Succession on the 3DO. These are all, this is like almost mint condition. I got it for $25 on eBay. And the reason is because this game is horrible. I mean, look, digitized graphics. You can actually find a video on there that actually has these two fighting. It is one of the most, 3 minutes of the most horrible hit detection sound. Go look it up. It's Shadow, War of Succession on the 3DO. Most of the stuff I'm going to show you is 3DO, but you have to go check this out. It is so bad. It is so bad. Look, right up there. He's not even kicking, but they're showing blood. Oh. So, anyway, there's that. For $20, I picked up a copy of Jurassic Park Interactive. This one is complete and nice condition. All these games here, I picked up. They were $61. I bid up, and it was free shipping. Basically, a game store. Actually, that was not part of it. Basically, a game store had this, and we're selling them as is. I kind of looked through the discs. They all look pretty decent shape, so I'm sure they'll work. But they're all loose discs for the 3DO. And so, let's go through here. We'll be surprised together. Picked up a copy of Stellar 7 Dracon's Revenge. This one I'll be selling because I do have this one complete in box back there. The next one is Mazer. This one I do not have, so I'll probably put these in a CD envelope. And then when I upgrade them, maybe if I upgrade them in the future, I will have them. Oh, this is an American laser game, so I wonder if the gun goes with it. But it's Mazer. The next one, oh, I love this game. I don't know if I have this one complete or not. I think I might just have the case without the long box. And it's Panzer General. One of the strategic strategy, whatever they were, SSI. Made a lot of the Dungeons and Dragons games back in the day and a lot of the strategy games. Ported a lot of PC games over to consoles. I don't think I had that on the... No, I did have it on the 3DO too. I had it on the PS1 at one time, and they also have a sequel or a prequel called Allied General, which is like a hexagon-based strategy game. You guys have all seen them. Oh no, and they just slid. So yeah, like I said, I got all these for $61, and this one's Pa Tank, the first 3D pinball thrill ride. It's probably terrible. But we'll try it out. I am getting ready to go on shutdown here in a couple weeks. I might go ahead and get the Elgato capture and all that editing software uploaded to my wife's computer then, and then maybe show some gameplay of this stuff. The next one is they also made it for the PS1 and the Sega Saturn, which the Sega Saturn's going for a pretty big, commands a pretty big price now. And I don't know why, because it's a terrible game, but that's Battle Sport. I got Glare, so disc only. Not a very good game, but I didn't have it on the 3DO. The next one is a copy of Myst, and I believe I have Myst complete in box back there. Maybe during shutdown I will do a 3DO collection video, which I could hold on to it and show you guys after this video. So Myst, every system had Myst back then, PS1, Saturn, 3DO. This game is terrible, but it's balls, the director's cut. I had this on the PS1. It's a fighting game that is not good at all. There is one fighting game that's even worse than this. Shadows of Ascension is worse. Trust me. Go watch it. Again, go watch it. The next one I picked up also came out on the Saturn, I believe. I know it came out for the Sega CD. I believe it did come out for the Saturn as well. And that's Mega Race. So I'd like to try that one out. Never tried it. I had it on the Saturn. Never played it. The next one I believe I have back there. It's also loose. It's Hell, a cyberpunk thriller. I'm not quite sure what this game's about. I think it's more like a first person, in the early era first person shooter. Not quite sure though. The next one, I will probably get complete and get rid of this, but it's Oceans Below. It's basically like an interactive. Try to get the glare off. Anyway, just trust me, it's Oceans Below. It's like an interactive software toolworks type of, I wouldn't even call it a game, more like an almanac, I believe. I picked up Let's Play Beach Volleyball. ESPN. These games are, well, they're not really games. I also have ESPN Hitting. I have that complete. They're very hard to find, and when they're complete, they can command a little bit of price, but they're basically just tutorial, kind of like coaching videos. Everyone was trying to. There's the infancy of the CD-based stuff, so no one really knew what to do with it. So you got weird stuff like that popped up here and there. There was a ESPN volleyball, Tom Kite's golf, baseball, and I think there's one or two more. I actually might have one or two more in here. But for $61, I got a steal on these, even if they are no heavy hitters. This one actually kind of is a heavy hitter, but it's Robinson's Requiem. Now, this game is an anomaly. Loose, no one buys them. Complete, people are selling them for $500-$600 in the long box. No one buys them. But people are still asking that price. I don't understand. I think the last one of these sold loose for $41, and that's all I've know. But people are asking, I think the cheapest one on there is $599 complete in box. This was one of the last games released, I'm pretty sure, for the 3DO. And maybe that's why they're delusional and thinking that it's worth that much, but no one's buying them. Whatever. They also there's a Jaguar homebrew of this game, and I think that's all there is. Is there a Saturn? Nope. So, I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, the next one, here we go. Let's Play Soccer. Let's not say we did. We'll just move on. 3DO Sampler 4. I know my friend TG Apaleas likes to play these samplers, and I do too. Glad to have it. We'll check it out sometime. See what's all on there. I think he has all the videos posted, all the sampler CDs for the 3DO. Shelley Duvall, It's a Bird's Life. I'm not quite sure who Shelley Duvall is. I think she was like an 80s actress. But I don't know if this is a story or what. But whatever. Thanks, Shelley Duvall. Again, that wasn't quite sure what to do with that medium back then. And they found out real quick that it wasn't interactive videos or stories. Here's a sample of this. This is a sample disc from for Crystal Dynamics. It's got Off-World Interceptor, Samurai Showdown, Total Eclipse, Star Control 2, The Horde, and Magic Patank, and it's got a preview of Gex and Cyber Clash, which I don't even think Cyber Clash ever came out. But I do have most of these games. And then here we go, another interactive video, 20th Century Video Almanac. So before Google and all that good stuff, if you wanted to know what was going on in the 20th century, you looked it up on here. I'm sure it was terrible trying to type everything you were looking up. I don't really, the best of our century is what it says. I don't know if it's like a history video, whatever. Novelties. Stuff ain't worth much, but. Okay, this is a puzzle game. Tripped. I may have this. I don't think I do, actually. But it's kind of like a columns type of game. Moving on. We got a Mercenary. Very terrible game. I do have this complete in box, so I'll probably just sell these one games as a lot. If I can get $10 out of them, great. The next one is Shockwave Operation Jumpgate. This one I believe I do have complete. If not, I have just the. I don't know if this one came in a long box, to be honest. And there's no definitive list of which ones came in a long box. Not every PS 3DO game came in a long box, so I'm not quite sure. But I know I have this, and it might just be case and manual. Next one, I sold my other copy because I wasn't quite sure what this one looked like because I knew I had it. Because this one commands a little, and this one's in great shape too, so I was kind of worried I was going to have to get this one resurfaced. But that's how long I've been holding on to it. And Star Control 2. Love this game, love this game, love this game. Go play this game. If you don't have a 3DO, go get it on a Genesis. Play it. It's fun. It's kind of like a very big space RPG. But it's actually just fun to have like battles between the good guys and the bad guys. Go get this game. Very fun. Okay, we're about halfway done here. And we're 12 minutes, so this is going to be 3DO only. I'll have to make another video. Okay, the next one I have complete. Well, not complete, but I don't have the long box, but it's Crash and Burn. My other brother, my middle brother, is not the biggest gamer in the world. He don't like too many games. The original Tomb Raider was one he liked. He loved this game, Crash and Burn. He used to play the crap out of it, and we all did. But he just would love to play this. The bad cutscenes and Crash and Burn. Oh, the next one I know I have complete back there is Blade Force. I don't know anything about this game. And actually, all these discs look good. I think the guy who sold it was a shop owner. He probably had them all resurfaced before he sold them. The next one is the Perfect General. Never played this one. Don't know. It might be a strategy game. Anyone know anything about it? Let me know. Trying to move on. This one I have complete. But it's VR Stalker. Flight sim game, I think. Don't know much about it. The next one, the Life Stage Virtual House. I saw one up for sale for like complete in box for like $11. I almost went ahead and bought it, but I'm sure this game is terrible. I don't even think it's a game. So Life Stage. Moving on, this one is one of the imports. I don't know how you got a hold of this, but it's Dr. Hauser. I think it's in English too, so I should be able to play it. It does look a little different though. Look, if you see the back of the disc, I don't know if it's burnt or if that contains the video files or what. But I believe I watched some video on this because I never heard of it, and come to find out it was a European exclusive, I believe. And it looks kind of like Siberia type of game, point and click maybe. So we'll try that out. Next one is, speaking of Siberia, but this one's spelled different. It's Siberia. This is I believe they had one on the Genesis. It's like a battle tank, battle sport type of game. So there's that. Very cheap. I believe I have that one back there. This is the other fighting game that is very terrible. They touted it as the next new thing in fighting games. The magazines, when it came out, destroyed it. It's a good-looking game, but it's Rise of the Robots, and this came out for multiple platforms. But it was really being touted on the 3DO, and it came out, and it's just almost unplayable. Looks good, but you can't do anything. Rise of the Robots. The next one I have complete in box, and that's Off-World Interceptor. This also came out for the PS1 and the Saturn. It's basically just like a racing game on another planet. Never really played it, though. One of the Don Bluth games, Space Ace. This one I might have back there complete. I have one of his games complete. I need to fire up my 3DO. I love my 3DO. The next one I have complete is Burning Soldier. I have a long box of that. I'm not really sure what that game is either. This one I had complete. I sold it when I had the store, but I'm glad to have it back because I enjoyed it. And it was a different, it's kind of like a driving yet first-person view, but it's quarantine. Look up some gameplay footage on that. It's pretty interesting. Definitely different. The next one is, this is the cream of the crop here. It's Mathematics, an interactive learning curve. Thanks for that. I appreciate that came out. The other Don Bluth, Dragon's Lair. So glad to have that one. I believe it's Space Ace I have complete back there. Walleye Country Club. Speaks for itself. It's a golf game. This one I don't have. I have the other golf games all complete in box, but this one I don't have. And the last one from that lot is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Slayer. This one I already have back there with the case and manual. I don't have the long box. Some idiot out there is asking like almost $250 or $150 for this. And this one I picked up loose. I won it for like $6, and the guy's asking over $250 for a complete and box copy of Death Keep. This one I picked up separately. So now I got both Dungeons and Dragons games on there. Would like to get them complete, but if I don't, at least I have the games. So I'm going to leave it at that. Actually, no. I'm going to go ahead and show this. This is going to be a long video. So, because I'm done making video. I got to get this stuff put away. So let me hurry up. Facebook Marketplace, fine. I found someone posted something for $60. It was on there for 30 minutes. I was the first one to message, and I'm glad I did. For I had to drive a little bit to get it, but for $60, I picked up a Super Nintendo. There's something shaking in there, but it works just fine. It comes with the RF switch, not the AV cable. But it also comes with 3 original working controllers. So right there alone was good. It also came with, actually I'm missing a game here. It came with 4 games. Super Mario World. Super Mario All-Stars. Tetris Dr. Mario. And Super Mario 2 Yoshi's Island. Is that right? Yeah. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. So for $60, I couldn't believe that. I was on my way up there, and she marked the listing as sold. I was worried she was going to sell it out from under me. But no, she just messaged me. She messaged me and said, I marked it sold because my phone wouldn't stop going off. So people were really trying to hit her up for that. So I'm glad I got it. Of course, it's going to be sold and recoup some of my costs on things. I've done the math, sit down and done the math. I'm actually in the hole. But as far as buying and keeping and buying and selling. But it's close. It's almost a break even. I'm about $100 negative of what I put out to what I've brought in. So it is what it is. I'm not making a lot of money headway on my debt, but I am paying for what I'm keeping or close to it. So I can live with that. Anyway, thanks for watching all. Later.